everybody, back here again with another video. And this actually is going to be another Vinyl Finds video. I got a couple albums that I bought within the last couple of weeks, and I thought it'd be a good time to show them off. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. The first album that I got this about 2 weeks ago, and most of these are going to be things I found at half-price books on various different days. And the first one I found was Paul McCartney, Ram. And this is I think it's a pretty common album by Paul McCartney. I've seen it many a times at flea markets and just various different stores, but I've never picked it up before, mainly because either the price was just too high or the condition wasn't right, or just a combination of both. But I was definitely happy to find this, and I found it, I think I got it for like $5, so can't really beat that. So, I mean, it's a classic Paul McCartney album. So definitely I'm glad to finally have that in the collection. Then one I found, I believe I found this last Friday, so about a week ago, and it's the Rolling Stones 12x5, a Rolling Stones album I did not have, and this is not an original, unfortunately. It is a, on the Red London label, and it is the digitally remastered one. I believe this came out in 1986, and the 100% virgin vinyl. But I got that for $5.99, so I mean, not a bad price at all. And this is a Stones album I didn't have, so I'll definitely take it. And some more albums I found at half-price books. I found these ones on a different day, though. I found this, I believe, I want to say, Tuesday, this past Tuesday, and it's Tenacious D's debut album from 2001. And I was actually really happy to be able to find this. I mean, it's like I'm not the biggest Tenacious D fan, but I mean, I think Jack Black is very like multi-talented. And there's several songs in here that I think are really pretty solid. And this is an original 2001 pressing. I got it for $10, and I know it goes for a lot more than that online, so I can't really complain there. And this is an album I probably hadn't even heard or even thought about since like 2002. It's like I had the CD like years ago, and I remember always really enjoying the song Wonder Boy, and it's like one of the songs that once you hear it, it's stuck in your head like the entire day, and you just keep singing it. But not too bad of an album for what it is. I mean, I'll get it for $10. Then also on the same day and the same trip, I also picked up this album as well. It is, I believe it's pronounced Nebworth, and it was a 1990 concert of various different bands. I mean, you can see on the cover, it's got Eric Clapton, Phil Collins, Dire Straits, Genesis, Elton John, Paul McCartney, Pink Floyd, Robert Plant, Cliff Richard, The Shadows, Status Quo, and Tears for Fears. So it's a really good set, and I mean, I got this for $10 as well. And it's in fantastic shape. If anyone's interested, here is the track listing. Side 1 starts with Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Status Quo, they do Dirty Water, Whatever You Want, Rockin' All Over the World. Then Cliff Richard and the Shadows do On the Beach, Do You Want to Dance? And then Robert Plant does Hurting Kind, Liar's Dance, Tall Cool One, Wearing and Tearing, which also features Jimmy Page on guitar on that one. Then we also have Genesis doing Mama, Phil Collins doing just a solo song, studio. And then record 2 has Eric Clapton doing Sunshine of Your Love, Dire Straits doing I Think I Love You Too Much, Elton John, Sad Songs Say So Much, and Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting. And then we have Paul McCartney with Coming Up and Hey Jude, and Pink Floyd ending the album out with Comfortably Numb and Run Like Hell. So very Very cool set to have. Nice gatefold. It does have the original inner sleeves with it as well. So I was definitely really happy to find that for $10 as well. Then a few things I found at Half Price Books on another day. I found this just this previous Friday. And the first one is a 45 single. I got this for I think like maybe a little bit more than $1. And I really I didn't even know who these guys were. I solely got it on the cover because I thought the cover was kind of eye-catching. And for $1, I mean, you might as well. And I did do some research, and I have listened to this. And it's actually an EP from 2 local bands, actually. Rapider, then Horsepower, and the Choke Dares. Or the Coke Dares, excuse me. There's like, I think there's 2 Rapider, then Horsepower songs on one side, and there's like 4 the Coke Dares songs on the other side. And I mean, they're not too bad of a band. It's like I've never heard of them until I ended up buying this, so I mean, for $1, you can't really go too wrong. And then I also, on that same trip, I got this Jimi Hendrix, My Best Friend album. And I am not sure if this is a bootleg or not. I mean, I don't think it is. It's like I have one of my buddies actually works at Half Price Books, he thought it was. But, I don't think it is. I mean, I know it's I know it came out in 1979. It's a German pressing, but the quality is not that bad, and I'll get a Hendrix album for $5. But songs on it is "Get That Feeling," "Happy Birthday," "Hush Now," "Day Tripper," which is just instrumental version of Day Tripper, "Oddball," "Sleepy Fate," and "My Best Friend." And it is on the black and silver Aston label. So it's got another Hendrix to the collection that I didn't have. And I have one more album to show once I put this back in the sleeve. And this is an album I actually did not get this one at Half Price Books. I actually got this one at the record shop that I usually go to, and that's the Vinyl Rescue Project. And it is a reissue of Metallica Load. I actually just got this one on Saturday. And I was actually pretty happy to be able to get that. It's like, I feel like a lot of people, when they talk about Metallica, this is not an album that people usually favor. But I mean, I think it's a pretty solid album by them. It's not my favorite Metallica album, but I mean, I think it's a good one. I think a lot of people just don't like it for whatever reason. And I'm kind of biased because I am really a fan of pretty much anything Metallica releases, other than, like, I really don't like Sad Anger, and I don't like the album they did with Lou Reed. But I mean, I really enjoyed Death Magnetic. That was a good one. I got that one when it came out in 2008. And I'll get their new one that comes out. That's coming out within the next year or so. I'll get that one too. And the new song that they released a couple months ago, it sounds actually pretty good. It's like, I know, like, even Derek only says he really only listens to the first 3 Metallica albums, but it's like after Master and Puppets, I think Injustice for All is very solid. The album just entitled Metallica is really solid. This one I think is really good. Reload's alright, but I mean, it's everyone's opinion. So I mean, I know I think there's some guy from like Pantera not too long ago really dissing this album, like in a couple of sites, saying that he thought it was really terrible, but I don't think it's that bad at all. Got a gatefold there. A picture of them on the back, but I don't think it's a bad album. I mean, it's Metallica. I mean, it's more of a softer Metallica album than the previous ones, but it isn't too bad. I mean, if you find it out in the open for a decent price, I mean, I definitely would recommend picking it up, or at least like listening to it. But yeah, that's all the albums that I have to show. I mean, I did get a couple of cassettes too, but I don't have them by me, so I don't think I want to go all the way over there and get them. But I will say, me and Derek, we were going to a couple of Goodwills. This is last Friday, right before we went to the Kiss and Def Leppard concert. I think it's kind of a funny story anyway to me. And we never look at we always go to the cassettes. I mean, it's like I try to look at the albums there too, but it's like usually none of the Goodwills have anything too worthwhile, so I usually don't even bother. I just kind of skim through them real quick. But cassettes, I mean, it's a lot easier to get to and find. And he was looking for Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction, and we ended up finding it at a Goodwill store. And I already have Appetite for Destruction on cassette, and I have it on vinyl. So like I didn't need another copy of it, but we have tendency to get cassettes there, not even check them before we buy them, because you know, like only 50 cents first off, so it's not a big deal if it doesn't have the right cassette in there or not. So we got our cassettes. I mean, we got a handful of them, which I don't want to show them all right now because they're all the way over there. I didn't even think about grabbing them, but Appetite for Destruction, he got it, and I was actually checking the tapes as we were driving. I mean, all mine were good, and then he asked me to check his because he was driving, so it's like the first tape I checked was alright, it had the right tape in it, and then I'd go to Appetite for Destruction, which was like the second tape that I checked, and it actually had a Bon Jovi cassette in there. And it's like we neither of us like Bon Jovi, so it's like sorry for the people that do like him. Just not our taste in music, but like Bon Jovi is probably like legitimately one of Derek's like least favorite like artists. So it's kind of funny that like out of every single cassette that there could be in that case, it had to be a Bon Jovi cassette, and it's kind of a little kind of funny. But the good thing is I actually found another copy of Appetite for Destruction the next day at Half Price Books, and I actually did pick it up for him. So he does have an Appetite for Destruction. Well, I actually have it still in my possession. I haven't given it to him yet, because I haven't seen him since like last Friday. But there's a happy ending to that story anyway. So sorry if anyone was bored to death, but I do have like, we actually just kind of filmed a funny skit after we found out that that tape was in there. So I actually might put that in there right after this video, just for laughs maybe. I don't know, but I'm gonna stop blabbering because I just feel like I'm talking to talk right now. So, but anyway, thanks again guys for watching. I will have another video up soon. I have an album coming in the mail from Discogs, so that will be in the next video, next Vinyl Finds video anyway. And then there's so many releases coming out in September and October that it's like I just know 100% that I will be picking up. It's like I still need to get the new Judas Priest that came out like a month ago now. Same with the new Fish I still need to pick up, which I'll pick up those ones eventually, hopefully. It's like, but I know I'm going to definitely purchase the Smashing Pumpkins Adore reissue that comes out the end of September. I'll more than likely actually get the Offspring Smash reissue as well, so I haven't been able to find it anywhere right now. I know Billy Idol's got a new one coming out at the end of October. Pink Floyd's got a new one coming out in October. So there's a lot of artists coming out that I will definitely pick up. And I'm actually really looking forward to that, although I don't know if my wallet is. But anyway, thanks to you guys for watching. I give all those albums 2 thumbs up.
Cody, guess what I got?
What?
Appetite for Destruction! Listen.
Hell yeah.
Bon Jovi?
What?
Fuck that.